Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, tomorrow is, the 28th of June. I think we're in June. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I am going to jump in here early since I have a bunch of questions to answer, so let me just get some things set up here, and I'm going to start answering questions. But welcome, everybody. Fairhouse, hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. And Jody, hello. And everybody else, welcome. I'm going to start answering Super Chats right away. Ellie, hello. Sandra, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what part of myself am I ignoring, denying right now? I'd say your past or something from the past. Yeah, 4 Wands that you want to commit to something. The Historian is just a card of the past, so it could be something from the past that you need to pay attention to. 4 Wands is like needing to commit to something. Yeah, I mean, Saturn retrograde. With Saturn retrograde, it could be hard for us to commit to things that we have to do, and it could be anything. Also, Neptune and Pisces, especially since it's about to go retrograde, we could be feeling tired or like more tired and things like that. And Neptune is retrograde, by the way. I don't know why I said it's about to be, but it is retrograde. So Neptune retrograde, we could be more tired and have a hard time committing to things. So I feel like you need to commit to, could be anything. Business project, could just be opening up to commitment. It could be all of that there, but I would say I think there are things from your past that you need to focus on changing or fixing as well. Brittany X, thank you for the Super Chat. Should I get MBA or MA in Communication Management? I would definitely say MBA for sure. This has come up for you in the past, Brittany. It always comes up as MBA. The MA is the Ten of Swords, which is like no. And the 8 of Wands for MBA says you should be running towards whatever this is. So I would definitely say MBA for sure. Nancy, thank you for the Super Chat. Is Christian detaching for me? Does he care? You have Fruit of the Dead? I would say yes. I feel like there could be some sort of detachment here. This is a card of abundance. I don't know. Whenever I get these cards, like these abundance cards on relationship questions, to me, it's like kind of like the universe saying like there are plenty of other people for you. So he's kind of saying like he's detaching. 2 of Swords, he's stuck in his head. Yeah, 5 of Cups, sadness here because somebody walked away. Yeah, the door. I feel like there's a new beginning. So I would say yes. I feel like he cares, but I feel like he's walking away at the same time. So I feel like he's done for whatever reason. Ortiz, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Anyway, you say, lawyer got back with me. You are right. Outcome changed very little. Gave him more info. Cards, please. For that, you have the 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, incremental improvements with the 6 of Swords, but still 5 of Pentacles. Like I said, I still feel like there's something off in this situation. It's like you always get this thing, like a good card with a more challenging card. So like I said, I feel like you'll be fine. I feel like things will turn out fine for you, but it's like maybe you have to pay money or maybe, you have to work something out. But I feel like something will be worked out here for you. Yeah, 2 of Cups is like a favorable outcome. So I feel like no matter what, even though this situation sucks, there will be a favorable outcome. Then you say prospective job is 2 hours away. Should you take it? Yes, if you get it, you should take it for sure. Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is like saying don't trick yourself out of this just because it's 2 hours away. So I would say yes. I feel like you should take it. Lovers, perfect match. 4 Swords. This will be a recovery for you. So I would say yes. And you say if I do, fiance and I have to move. Cards, please. You have the Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely. 7 of Wands. Yeah, it's like 7 of Wands is you laying down new foundation. So I would definitely move. Yeah, moving. Tower. Tower is not a bad card on a moving question because it just says you're moving. Plain and simple. Tower is a moving card to me, and it doesn't have to be anything bad. So I would definitely say yes. And then Ninja. Cards for Ninja for work. Ninja, you have, look at this, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. I feel like you're going this way, Ninja. It's like you're going this direction. I feel like that there is definitely, it's like you're becoming more assertive. I feel like you're standing up for yourself, becoming more successful, and you're moving away from this. Here, I feel like there's also something coming in where you want to put all your energy into it. So I feel like you are putting all your energy into something with this Queen of Wands. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the Super Chat. You have the 3 Wands and 4 Pentacles. Just moving towards financial stability. You could be very focused on your finances. I do feel, just looking at this chart here, Elizabeth, I do feel Mars is about to enter into Leo on the 1st. And I guess I could see for you how I feel like it could be making you feel, it's like this restless feeling. And I know we're not at the 1st yet, but we're pretty darn close. And what I would say here is that it could be that you are having more of like these restless feelings about your finances. Finances are probably fine, but again, you could be having these restless feelings like wanting more. And I feel like that's what your focus is for some reason. That's all I'm getting there. Kind of a weird message, but there you go. Sabrina, thank you for the Super Chat, as always. Really appreciate it. You say, happy birthday, Sabrina, by the way. And you say, what will the next year bring? Sabrina, you have the Queen of Pentacles. the Two of Pentacles here and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're putting the work into something here. I feel like you are going to be putting a lot of work into things as well. Eight of Pentacles, I mean, the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles together, I feel like this is saying, for whatever reason, that that you could be juggling a lot of things. I usually, the Two of Pentacles is a juggling card to me, but it could, to me, it can also be positive or negative. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of details you're going to have to pay attention to financially, but I also feel like this is saying you have a great potential over the next year to greatly increase your finances or to do something important with these two cards. So I would definitely pay attention to your finances, but also look for like other opportunities to make more money. So I feel, yeah, that's what I feel like it's saying. I feel like it's saying that there's going to be a lot of opportunity for you. Yeah, Eight of Cups, two eights says to me that you are looking for a deeper meaning in multiple areas of your life, Sabrina. So I feel like you are looking for like a deeper meaning in certain situations. But this is probably positive, I would say, with all these cards. I mean, it's like you're looking for more resources. It could be money, but it could also be anything else that you're dealing with. You could just be looking for resources in multiple areas of your life. So that looks really good. Rachel, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my finances improve, please? And when do you see us relocating? You have the Mirror and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like you have to take some sort of leap of faith to improve your finances. So this could be like getting a new job or taking a risk in business or something like that. So the Mirror is just a card of focus. It says like what you focus on, you will get. So make sure to keep it positive. But I would also say that these two cards, Fool says take a leap towards something new here. And also you say relocating. The Star, I would say in the near future. I'm getting August for some reason. It's popping into my head. Again, I don't like to give time frames because the universe doesn't want to watch things happen when they're supposed to happen, but I'm getting August for some reason. Lovely Amara, thank you for the super chat. You say, how does July look in love, job, and money? Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I feel like you want changes for sure. Like, not terrible. Six of Pentacles, not bad, but also not amazing. And that, I mean, that was the Pisces reading, I think, was that it wasn't necessarily bad, but, you know, it wasn't necessarily, like, totally amazing either. So that's kind of how I feel for you with this Six of Pentacles. But I do feel like you are, like, looking to gather more resources with the Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles says knowledge is power, so learn as much as you can. Knight of Swords, like, wanting things, I feel like you want things to move forward faster. I feel like this is you, and it's like they're not. But I also feel like you will be, like you'll be making progress because the Six of Pentacles is planting seeds. And you say, will I get out of this rut? Exactly what I was just talking about. You say, will I get out of the rut I'm in? Yes, definitely. Knight of Wands. It's like you are starting to work on passions. Ace of Swords, justice from the universe, clarity, mental force, truth, fortitude, strength. I mean, everything. I feel like these are all the feelings that you will be getting from this. You know, from this time that you have been going through, and I feel like it's going to lead to a victory, probably pushing you towards work on something that you're passionate about, which will set you free. So, yes. Donna, thank you, as always, for the super chat. You say, what is the Leo's intentions this time around? Leo, right here. And Nine of Pentacles, I don't know. I feel like, part of me feels like they're willing to put in the teamwork now with the Three of Pentacles. So again, if you wanted to give them a chance, they'd be willing to work. But you also have the Nine of Pentacles, which says that they could still be holding back a little bit. So I would make it very clear up front. I feel like this is a very simple answer for you, Donna. I feel like it's just saying that you need to make it very clear that you expect a certain level of work to be put in here, which makes sense, of course. And I feel like if you do that, things will go very well. If you don't, then I feel like they will just probably go back to their old ways. So I would make it very clear about what you want. Ellie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how does it go on in my love life with him? Page of Pentacles, slow. Yeah, slow. I feel like you feel alone in this situation almost, or something like that, Ellie. So I feel like he's moving too slow with the Page of Pentacles, which is what comes up for a lot of people right now. Yeah, it's like you're in hermit mode, or he's in hermit mode right now. He's not communicating with you. I feel like he's very closed off for some reason, so maybe not that great. Gina, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what does Nick want to say to me but can't? Then he wants to try again, maybe. So again, if you're separated, I feel like that he wants a turnaround here, but it's like there's no movement, or there will be movement, I should say. So maybe there hasn't been movement, maybe there have been delays. But I also feel that in a lot of ways you could be in control of this situation. So if you want to be with him, I feel like there needs to be communication, of course. And if you don't, then don't. But definitely wants a turnaround here with this Wheel of Fortune. For sure. Wants a victory with you. With the Chariot. Leon, And Matilda, thank you for the super chat. You say, what are my spiritual gifts? Probably making money, and Ace of Cups to give love as well. Yeah, people always say to me, how can you say that your spiritual gifts are to make money? I'm like, we are spirit here on earth to have a human experience. This is my problem with the spiritual community in the first place. We are not, like, everybody's always talking about being spiritual. I'm like, it's great to be spiritual, but we're also here to have a human experience. We are not here to be spirit. So I always tell people, yes, believe it or not, your gift could be to learn how to use money or to make money. I feel like people hold them back because it's like they focus too much on the spiritual side of things, not enough on the human side of things. It's like we have enough time of that. We've probably all died like a million times, probably been to heaven, whatever you want to call it, a million times. And, you know, we just need to basically realize that we are not here to be spirit. We are here to be a human. So I feel like that's what this is saying. It's saying to have experiences, to enjoy things that you want to enjoy in life. That's why we're here. Or it could be to make money or to create stability or bring stability into your family, whatever the case may be. But that's what I would do if I were you, is I would just be a human. I feel like that's why you're here. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, on my bike. Nice. But a few cards would be lovely. JC, you got it. JC, you have the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're setting yourself free at this time, and I feel like you're kind of like moving forward as well, JC. So I feel like you're finally setting yourself free. This is good, JC. Yeah, Devil. It wouldn't be a JC reading without the Devil card showing up. Death. Yeah, finally transforming. Nine of Wands. I feel very good about that Nine of Wands for you. I feel like this is like finally a release of energy. Eight of Swords. I also feel like you're setting yourself free here as well. So I definitely like that. Nine of Wands. A wish. I mean, Nine of Cups as well. A wish coming in for you. Two Nines. I consider Nines to be cards of ending. So I feel like there could be some endings here. And I also feel like there could be some like, you know, you're getting to a point of fulfillment, JC. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles as well, JC. This is very good for you tonight. So Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, moving towards a new beginning, or getting a job offer or some type of offer that you want. Also an increase in your material resources. So I definitely like to see that as well here, JC. But that's that. All right, welcome everybody that's here. By the way, we're going to get started in 3 minutes. For everybody asking about their super chats, I have a bunch of super chats right now, so I have everybody's super chat in order. I answer all super chats in order, and if you're waiting for a super chat, I promise I'll get to you, but it's going to take me just a second because I do have a bunch of super chats to answer tonight. Matt, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you pull a card for me next week? You have the Knight of Cups here and the Five of Swords. I feel like there could be love coming in for you. I'd say don't block it. The Knight of Cups could be like somebody wanting to come in and sweep you off your feet, or somebody wanting to come in and make you an offer. And the Five of Swords would say, like, allow this to happen. So if somebody comes in, I would definitely allow them to let it happen. I feel like you could be very intelligent this week. I would also trust your... I'm getting intuition. This card does not represent intuition, but that's what's popping into my head. So, and again, I just use the cards as a tool. I read intuitively. So, yeah, I would say trust your intuition. And I feel like there's a very strong connection between like your intuition and also your intelligence. So I would like trust the two things. I feel like there's a need. I feel like you could be confusing the two things as well, or it's almost like you're getting intuitive messages and making them logical or something like that. And that could be like ruining things. So I'd say don't do that. If you're having like any business ideas or any ideas that seem crazy, I feel like you need to move with the idea and just like trust that it's coming in from like the universe or something like that. Lovely Amara, thank you for the super chat. Lovely Amara, if you have type your question in down below. Actually, Amara, you know what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to get started here since I have a ton of super chats to answer, and then I'll probably answer you first at the end. I think that's what I'm going to do here. So yeah, you know what everybody, I'm going to just get started here. Like I said, I want to keep this organized. So for everybody that super chatted that waited, you will be answered at the end of all the signs. So it will be in the recording as well. But that's what I'm going to do there. All right, welcome everybody. We're going to get started right now. And I am going to start with Aries. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people. Aries, what is going on for you, Aries? Here we go. Aries, you have the Four of Pentacles coming up first, and the Emperor, you showing up in a very strong position. Definitely focused on financial abundance, so I feel like you are focusing on creating better and more financial abundance. A lot of people seem to get this, like lately, this message of just wanting a strong financial foundation. I feel like that's what you're trying to create with this card. For some of you, I do feel somebody is like possessive over you, or it's like somebody's trying to kind of like possess you in some way. So I'd be careful of that, especially if you don't have a stalker showing up here. But I would say if there's somebody around you who seems possessive, I would just say that they probably can't let go. So you might want to like block them or kind of get rid of them in some way, or kind of like end the possessiveness. So yeah, I do feel a need to cut somebody out, Aries, for some of you. I feel like there's like there could be somebody coming in who's kind of like, or you could be dealing with somebody who just can't let you go. And it might seem mean, but I do feel like you have to block them for whatever reason. For others, like I said, you're just coming up with better plans financially, and I feel like you're actually putting a plan into action here, which is probably going to increase your resources. You end with the Queen of Pentacles, which says you are gathering more resources, you are making more money, or you are following a certain plan in your business or work that will make you more money as well. And you also have the Empress as well, so abundance, yeah. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords could be, again, you cutting somebody out of your life, you getting rid of somebody. Kind of says that something's been a struggle. I feel like something has been, difficult for you. Could be a relationship, and I feel like you cutting whatever this is out for some of you is going to lead to abundance. For others, to me, I have intuitive meanings that I use for the cards other than the traditional tarot meanings. The Ten of Swords to me is a card of commerce. So if you're involved in business, to me, it's a very good card for, like, if you sell something, even if you just have a job and you just sell stuff, very good for sales. It's also very good for change as well. So if you're making, like, a job change, business change, this would be very positive. I'd say you're moving towards total abundance here with the Empress. I also feel like you could be extra attractive at this time. So if you're looking for love, get out there. Like I said, some of you might not be feeling like you're as attractive as you actually are, so especially with this Ten of Swords, so definitely get out there with this card. I also feel that some of you need to get outside. So I feel like some of you need to get out into nature. I feel like you need to get some outdoors time, or you need to get some outside time or something like that with the Empress card. And finally, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, yeah. There is new options. There are new things. Let go of the past, Aries, for sure. Seven of Swords, you tricking yourself out of a positive new beginning with the Queen of Pentacles. Again, one of the intuitive meanings I use for the Queen of Pentacles is the crossroads. Being at a crossroads, having two choices. One from the past, one that is new. And to me, Queen of Pentacles always says pick the new path. This could be you getting tricked into, getting back together with an ex or something like that. Don't relive the same cycle. Especially, we're about to have this retrograde. I always tell people to date during retrogrades. Don't listen to everybody else that says don't date. It's dumb. And, it's like we can't let retrogrades control our lives. But what I would say is that you probably don't want to go back to an ex. It's probably just going to be a repeat cycle. Maybe not. But again, I wouldn't, this to me says don't take the risk. For others, I feel like this could be internal fears that don't exist about your money. I feel like some of you could just have minor blips, like financially, like these moments. I almost want to say moments of panic, but it doesn't really feel like panic to me. It just feels like kind of like moments of worry about your finances. I feel like for the most part, your finances could be totally fine. Maybe, that might not be for all of you, but for the most part, they're fine, but you still have these worries popping up here. So I feel like you have to let go of those fears if you are having them, or if you're worried about something. For others, I'm getting recovery for some reason, and the Seven of Swords can kind of represent, kind of running away from something. So, but I am getting the word recovery, which is very weird. The Seven of Swords really isn't a card of recovery, but I don't know. Maybe you're recovering from being tricked, or you're recovering from some sort of situation. For some of you, I almost feel like just something didn't work out. I feel like I said this to you the other night, Aries. I could be totally wrong, but I almost feel like you tested something out. It feels like business-wise or work-wise, it didn't work out. And like I said, this might just be for one of you out there. It's like you tested something out, didn't work out. I feel like there was disappointment, but really, I feel like you have to try again. So I really feel like you have to try again. And if I said that to you before, then I would definitely say that you have to try again. It was just like a test run or something like that is what I'm getting here. So that's that, Aries. That's what I got for you. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people? And Taurus. All right. Taurus, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. Look at this, the moon. Yeah, I feel like fortunes are turning in your favor in a lot of ways. It's kind of funny, Taurus, your readings are always funny to me, because it's like you always get these good card, bad card combinations like this. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you could be stuck in your head about some sort of turnaround or worried, but it looks like it's coming with this Wheel of Fortune. So this can represent fantasies, illusions, fears. I feel like I've said this to you before as well, Taurus, that I feel that there could be situations in your life, it could be in love, business, money, anything, and it looks like maybe you think that something isn't going to work out, but I feel like it's actually going to work out way better than you think. So I would go for it. I also feel like if you have a Taurus moon or like Taurus rising, but I'm really getting moon, and again, I know that there's a moon on this card, but that's not why I'm getting it. It's definitely popping into my head. It feels separate from the card. So I'd say if you have a Taurus moon, this message is for you as well. But I feel like there's about to be a turnaround, especially if you have something where it's like maybe you think something isn't going to work out. I actually feel like it is. For others, I really like this a lot. I feel like you could be manifesting your dreams here on Earth, Taurus, or you could be manifesting something that you've wanted for a very long period of time, and like some sort of fantasy or something, again, that you didn't think was going to work out. Next, you have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, some of you feel like you were left out in the cold in love, maybe, with this card here. And the Queen of Cups is a change in direction in love. So I feel like there is a change in direction in love for you here. And I do feel like it'll be very positive, especially if you've been sad in the recent past. For others, I feel that this could be you. Like, I feel this is a feeling. This is what I'm going to say to you, Taurus. This is you having feelings right here. This is you feeling that you want more just stability in your life in general with this Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, feeling poverty, feeling lack, feeling like you're missing something. So I feel like if you have, I feel like these two cards are saying that you want to feel more like this right here, Queen of Cups, which is, taken care of or supported, or you want this like a more loving type of energy around you. I feel like this is like, I almost feel like using the word desire. It's like a very deep feeling that I feel on these two cards, and it's like you want this, not this. So I feel like you're trying to figure out how to get there. And finally, Taurus, you have the Hierophant in the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's definitely truth and justice coming in for you in a legal matter if you're involved in something legal, especially if it's involving like the rules, or if it's involving, this could be at work as well. It's like maybe somebody broke the rules, maybe they're, and maybe it did something to you at work. And I feel like this is saying there will be justice there. I also feel that this could be saying that, it could be saying that some of you are going to be getting clear communication like after a breakup. So I feel like there could be a little bit of closure coming in for you here. For others, this could be you learning the right things. Hierophant is a card of education, and it's also a card of belief system. But with the Ace of Swords here, what I would say is that I feel like some of you could be changing beliefs. I feel like I say this to you all the time, Taurus, and I would just say go with it. Like with Neptune and Pisces, I said this the other day in a reading. I can't remember what sign it was for, but I was saying that Neptune and Pisces will cause us to change very deep beliefs that we've had for a very long period of time. Neptune and Pisces is a profound change. That's what it represents according to Chris's crappy astrology here. So I feel like that's what it's saying with this, is that there is very profound change in the things that you think. And I know that's very basic, but it could be about literally anything. For others, I do feel like there's some sort of victory coming in here, but it's probably based off of something you learn. And I keep telling people, all energy in Capricorn, it's like if you have any problems at all, I don't care what they are, or even not problems, if you just want to get better at work or whatever it is you do, literally Saturn Capricorn says learn as much as you possibly can, and you will see results. So learn is what I'm going to say to you, Taurus. But there you go, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. What do we have for you, Gemini people? Kiara B, hello. Thank you for being here. All right, Gemini. Gemini, all right. Gemini, you have the Knight of Wands. Of course you do. Strength. You could have a Leo coming in. You've had this fire sign showing up in your readings nonstop. So I feel that a lot of you could have a fire sign coming in. I feel like it'd be a very good person for you. I feel like this person is very impressive as well. I mean, you might even, if you haven't met this person yet, when you do, you might like use the word impressive to kind of describe them. So I do feel like there could be somebody significant coming in love if you want love. For others, this is you needing to be strong here. And I feel like you need to move towards like your passions, but I feel like it's going to require determination. This is a card of being passionate, being adventurous, and being very like confident in something. So you kind of have like double confidence here with these two cards. But I would say that this is work related. So I feel like you have to be confident as far as work is concerned, and I feel like you have to like work towards the things that you want, obviously, but I feel like you have to be more confident. For others, like I said, this could be like worries about leaving something behind. So it could be like you needing to leave one job, going to another. I feel like I repeat myself every single night, so I'm sorry, Gemini, but it comes up for you every single night that some of you could need to leave one job you've had for a long time, and you need to move on to like another job. So I feel like a lot of you need to make some sort of change here in work. And what I would say here is it does look like, I mean, I feel like for the most part with these cards that you have here, they are saying that like for some of you, if you need to kind of move on to something new, job-wise. Part of me feels like if you don't do it, I feel like the universe is going to make it happen. So I wouldn't really worry about that, because the cards are basically saying, like, maybe your job, maybe you hear that your job is going to be like taken away or whatever, and it's like you look for something else and then you find something better. So I do feel like this is kind of divinely guided. Next, you have the Star and the Lovers. Definitely really good love energy for you here. This could be like a very renewing type of relationship coming in for you. Could be an Aquarius with this Star card. Lovers, perfect match. So this could be a very positive relationship coming in for you. And it could also be a long distance relationship. Comes up for you, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody else. I can't remember who, but comes up for like this long distance thing comes up for like 4 different signs. I don't really get it, but anyway, what I would say here is I feel like there could be a very strong, perfect match for you, like a person of your dreams with this Star card here. I feel like it would be a very positive, relationship for you. For others, this could be like something that kind of, I feel like a renewal of hope here for you, Gemini. So the Lovers says that something is dying, right? Something is about to die. I always say, this guy's getting bit on the leg by a snake, people. He's about to croak any minute now, right? It's like you want the new choice. This is poison. This is something new. So I feel like a lot of you could just be making new choices, or you are being presented with a new path. Definitely could be a new job is what I'm feeling for a lot of you, or it could be, changes in business. And I feel like it's going to lead to a renewal, hope, new hope, you feeling just better in your life. And finally, you have the Knight of Swords and the Magician. Get out of your head. I would say get out of your head with that Nine of Swords, because I feel like you're preventing yourself from manifesting new beginnings in your life with this card here. So I would say move away from this, move towards this, the Magician. The Magician says no matter what's going on in your life right here, you could get out of it, you could fix it, you could change the situation. It's like saying, it's almost like the Chariot. It's almost like I'm almost getting that you are in control over something. This is a card of concentration, but it's also a card of power. It says you have the power to remove any negative situation from your life. So I feel like you need to do that. It also says you have all the tools. The Magician comes up sometimes and it tells us like you're probably not using all the tools that you should be using. So make sure to use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities for any situation that you are in. And I feel like that's what you need to do here. For others, this definitely says let go of the past. So as far as love is concerned, this would definitely say manifest new love into your life. Nine of Swords, I call the Nine of Swords the anchor. I use the Lenormand reading for this card, and it definitely resonates for me. And I would definitely say like the past is holding you back, so let go of the past with that Nine of Swords. But there you go, Gemini. All right, Cancer, what do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer, here we go. Cancer. Uh-oh, there we go. All right, Cancer. Cancer, I feel like you are very attractive at this time. Yes, I feel like you need to get out there, meet new people. I say this every night to you. I know, trust me. But, yep, definitely. You have the World. The World is my dating card, Cancer, and it's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, by the way. So, Ten of Pentacles, tens to me are dating. So, I feel like you definitely need to date. I feel like you need to get out there if you want love. For others, I feel like you need to embrace this energy right here, like a more bold, assertive type of energy in your life. And I also feel like some of you could be a little bit wishy-washy here. So, if you're starting anything new, this says take the full leap. Queen of Wands is the card of wholehearted energy. It's about giving something everything you got. So if you're starting a new job, new business, I feel like you have to give it everything you got. I keep telling people keep coming to me and they're like, my job sucks. I hate my job. I hate the people there. And, like all these people are just starting their jobs. I could give you a billion reasons as to why this is happening, but it's definitely the astrology. And I keep telling people it's not going to change till the end of the year. Your job is probably going to suck till the end of the year. This is why we have to give it 110%. Because if you start your job and it's like you're worried about it and then things seem off, then you're not going to be giving it your all. And it's like you're not going to see all the results. This says, just stay out of your head. Don't worry about what other people are doing and just give it 110%. You know what will happen? You'll probably see improvements because you're giving it everything you got. The universe is requiring a lot of signs, a lot of different signs. Definitely you, Cancer. You're opposite all this energy in Capricorn. So you really need to give it everything you got. If you are like in a job where you feel like it's not that great or things aren't working out, you will see a change, I promise. For others, I'm getting something about friends. I feel like some of you could, I'm getting something about a lack of trust with friends or something like that, or there could have been some problem with friends with these two cards. So I feel like for some of you, there was like a lying situation with a friend. It doesn't feel like love to me, very, very specifically a friend. So if this message is for you, I feel like it's talking about a friend. I feel like they were not completely telling you the truth. They might owe you money or something like that. It's popping into my head as well. And I do feel like you could be getting some sort of truth. I feel like this person feels really bad. I feel like they want to come back. Very weird story, very clear as well. But I feel like this person wants to come back, but I'm not so sure if you are going to trust them ever again with those two cards. that might only be for one of you out there. Next, you have the Ten of Pentacles in the world, dating. If you want love, get out there and date. Put the work in to date. You will find somebody. World, to me, is a card of opening up to the world. So it says you need to date to find love. Ten of Pentacles, card of putting the work in, card of dating. Ten of Pentacles says you will find your treasure, though. So definitely, like I said, if you put in the work, you will see the results with this card. I do feel like for some of you, this could be you putting yourself out to the world in other ways. And I do feel like it would lead to a lot of stability, a lot of success. So maybe you're starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe you are getting on social media and broadcasting yourself or something like that, and I feel like it'll be very successful for you if you're doing that. This could also, I'm getting a like creative project as well. I'm really focused on the wands that she has in her hands here. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be you kind of having a creative project, doing something creative for some reason as well. For others, this could just be any other type of accomplishment. Both these cards represent an accomplishment, reaching some sort of goal. So I do feel like some of you are very close if you haven't already reached some sort of goal that you are trying to reach. It could be financial in nature. And again, if you're even if you're thinking about starting something, if you're like thinking about starting a new job, new business, or new relationship, this says, whatever this is you're starting will be successful in the future. To me, both these cards can also represent moving. So I feel like some of you, of course, could be moving as well. And finally, you have the Four of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like some of you could be, I'm getting a million things here, Cancer, number one. I feel like some of you could be recovering from an earth sign. So if you were with an earth sign and you went through a breakup, I feel like you could be recovering from that situation. For some of you, I feel like you are recovered, and it's like you're heading towards an earth sign here in love. So there could be an earth sign. Page of Pentacles to me is just somebody new. Again, I use different meanings than most people, but Page of Pentacles to me just represents any type of new person. Could be any sign. So there could be a new admirer entering into your life with these cards. For others, I feel like this is saying that maybe you realize that you need to be more practical in your life in general. And so I feel in a lot of ways, I feel like saying be careful to I feel like there's no reason to crush your dreams. Like if you have these big crazy dreams of where your life is going, I feel like this could be you. It's almost like disappointment. It's like sometimes if we don't reach our dreams, like we get this like disappointed energy or whatever, and then we kind of start thinking even smaller instead of bigger. I feel like saying like it's okay to be more practical, but also still maintain your like big goals, big dreams, whatever it is that you want to do. So I feel like it's all about like perspective kind of, and just realizing that maybe you're not a billionaire right now, but maybe it's something that will happen in the future. So, like I said, but I feel like you're also being more realistic with these cards, probably in multiple areas of your life, and that'll probably help you actually reach your goals faster instead of slower. So there you go, Cancer. All right, Leo, what do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo. All right. Leo, you have the Sun card. You, best card in the deck. 3 of Cups. Major celebration. Leo, this is one hell of a reading. You have these 2 cards. You have the Chariot and the Ace of Cups as well. So extremely, extremely positive as well. But I feel like could be a lot of attention, a lot of success coming in for you. As I always say, Sun, if you want love, get out there. It's a card of needing to get attention. So try to get as much attention as you possibly can. But obviously, I feel like something's going very well for you. I feel like this. I feel like this is talking about success, happiness, just like really good things coming in for you here with these 2 cards. So I feel like there's a lot of growth and happiness with these 2 cards here. Next, you have the Chariot and the King of Swords. Yeah, this is you right here, Leo. So I feel like you're coming up in a very strong position. I feel like you've gained a bunch of wisdom. I say this to you every night, Leo. I feel like you've gained a bunch of wisdom. I feel like you've gained a bunch of knowledge, and this is going to lead to a victory. Chariot is a card of victory, of course. This is a card of knowledge. It's like saying use all the things you have learned to be successful. For others, like I always say, I always get this like teaching message for you, Leo. I feel like some of you could have opportunities, not necessarily to become like a teacher at school, but to teach people. Like this could be at work. You could be becoming a trainer or a manager, or you could be becoming a leader in some way. And I do feel like that would be a good idea for you. For maybe some of you do need to become a teacher, obviously, or like you need to become a trainer at work or something. I feel like that would be a good idea. For others, this came up for like pretty much everybody's monthly reading, that there could be people like experts who could solve all our problems. King of Swords to me represents just an expert in some field that can solve all your problems. So it could be like a lawyer, a doctor, somebody important. And if you have any problems, it just says victory is just one person away. It's like you just got to find the right expert to solve your problem. They will solve your problem. So that looks good. For others, travel. Of course, I feel like some of you could be traveling or moving with these 2 cards, probably for work with this King of Swords. Not always true, but definitely could be traveling. And finally here, Leo, you have the Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. Moving, definitely. I feel like some of you could be moving. For some of you, I feel like this could be in the future. So maybe, obviously probably not tomorrow, unless you're planning on moving tomorrow. But definitely in the future, I feel like you could be moving or traveling with these two cards. And I feel like it'd be very fulfilling for you with this Ace of Cups. I feel like your emotions would be overflowing. I feel like you'd be very happy with the move. For others, I feel like this could be, it's like you're waiting for an offer. King of Swords. Yeah, King of Swords. King of Swords with the Chariot. You are hoping for victory. And Ace of Cups. I feel like you are waiting for an offer. So I feel like some of you could be getting an offer of a job or a business or something that will lead to a move. Could be love as well. That is going to require a move with this Ace of Cups. For others, I feel like this is just saying you could be going through improvements in love. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you, and but it's like somebody's heading towards you. I feel like whoever is coming towards you, I feel like they were recently hurt in the past, or they were recently got out of a relationship, so it might take a little bit of time. So for some of you, I feel like the next person you're with is going to be somebody that could have like gone through it in a relationship. Could be you as well. And so again, you could be heading towards new love after kind of like a break or taking some time off. But that's what I get for you, Leo. So thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. What do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo. All right, Virgo. And Virgo, you have the Hangman coming up first in the Ten of Wands. I feel like you could be delaying success in your life for some of you. This definitely says it's time to put down the burdens. It's time to release the difficulties and challenges and the things that have been holding you back. So again, I feel like it's time. The Hangman says you are keeping yourself stuck. Hangman is a card of needing to let go of something, but it's also a card of needing to stop sacrificing yourself. I feel like I say this to you all the time. So if you are one of those Virgos who does the whole self-sacrifice thing, I think it's time to stop. I feel like you have to take care of yourself. You have the Queen of Swords here, which says you need to take your personal power back. You need to, kind of stand up for yourself, and you also need to do things for yourself and not worry about anybody else right now. I feel like it's time, and this has come up for you, Virgo, quite a few times. I feel like you need to just focus on yourself right now. And I feel like that would be the best thing you could do. I feel like you could have a lot of people who are trying to put their garbage on you, and I feel like you just need to say, no, I'm not going to take your crap. So I feel like a lot of you need to just let go of other people and kind of take some time for yourself. Hangman, I also feel like this could be saying that there's about to be, I feel like your feelings are reversing towards the situation. Could be about anything, but I feel like your feelings, maybe you don't know how to feel. I almost see the Hangman spinning in my head. So I feel like some of you, your feelings about certain situations are always changing. And I feel like that needs to be brought into balance. Next, you have the Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. Yeah. I feel like you need to focus on yourself. Look, Seven of Cups, too focused on everything going on around you, not enough focus on you. So I feel like you need to kind of take time to focus on yourself with this Queen of Swords. Seven of Cups could also be focusing on the wrong things. It's called a wishful thinking as well. For a lot of you, Virgo, I feel like this is a past situation. So what I feel like this is saying is that for some of you, that what could be going on here is that you thought something was going to turn out better than it actually did, and you were disappointed. So I feel disappointment here. I almost get the grass, you thought the grass was greener on the other side. I only get this for some of you. So I only feel like for some of you, not, this obviously isn't going to be for all of you, but I feel like for some of you, it's basically saying that you kind of had some sort of disappointment because you thought some sort of change was going to be better than it was, and it wasn't. I feel like it could be a job. It's maybe you thought you were going to leave one job and go to another. Maybe it wasn't as good as you thought. That could be the disappointment. For others, this just basically says focus on exactly what you want and you will get it. So that's what I do there, Virgo. And finally, you have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Cups, fulfillment, wish, you getting something you wish for, you getting something you want. So I feel like you could, I feel like wishes are coming in no matter what. You could be worried about things, but I feel like wishes are coming in for you or will be coming in for you in the future. The Page of Swords says that you need to research, and it's like my card of being a detective. So I feel like you need to look very deeply into things that you want in your life and even ask yourself, why do I want these things? Whatever they are. Could be love, could be a business, could be things that you want to own. And I feel like you need to ask yourself why. I feel like that will provide answers and also probably provide fulfillment with this Nine of Cups. I also think that for some of you, either you're spying on somebody or somebody is spying on you on social media. It can go both ways, of course. And I feel like you're hoping for fulfillment with this person. Yeah, I feel like you see them as a King of Wands, very attractive, very hardworking, very successful, a lot of growth and things like that, or they see you like this as well. But I would be careful of that spying energy. I feel like it'll drive you crazy. So that's what I got for you there, Virgo, but thank you, Virgo. Libra, what do we have for you, Libra people? And Libra. Libra, you have the Tower and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, fortune after difficulty. So you probably went through Tower moments and now fortune after difficulty with the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there could be fortune after difficulty moments going on in your life where you're just feeling better after a Tower moment. For others, this could be a move as well. You could also be moving in with somebody here, like family-wise. So I feel like there's something going on with family here with these two cards, or I feel like there is something going on with moving into a family. I don't know what I'm getting here, Libra. Sorry, Libra. It feels like for me, this feels like it could be a relationship. Somebody has a child, and it's like somebody is moving to the other person, or somebody else is, or it's like somebody is moving into the house. Something like that. It involves other people's children. So. Yeah, that's what I get there. That's very weird. For others, I feel like this could be talking about a move, of course. Tens to me are just cards of moving. And so, again, some of you could be moving. You would obviously be moving towards fulfillment with this Ten of Cups here. I'm getting weird stuff there, Libra. I'm not going to lie. Next, you have the Ace of Wands here and the Judgment card, moving towards your true purpose. Definitely, Ace of Wands is your passions. It's something that gives you like life force, something that makes you feel alive. It's creative force with the Ace of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you could be very creative with the Judgment card there. Judgment is my card of your inner calling, so I feel like a lot of you could be spending time on your inner calling. For some of you, I feel like this is communication from somebody that you want to hear from, probably an admirer here with the Page of Cups. Could be a water sign. You have this water sign showing up in your readings all the time, so I feel like it could be a water sign that's coming in for some of you Libra people, and I feel like it'll be a very passionate relationship if you want it. For others, I feel like this is saying you need to be courageous to start something new here with the Judgment card, like to have some sort of rebirth in your life. I feel like you need to have like courage. So it could be like maybe you lost a job and you have to start another one, but maybe it requires courage. So I feel like a lot of you could need to use that courage. Same thing with the business, or it's like maybe you lost a house or something like that, and it's like now you have to start over, and I feel like it's going to require courage, but I feel like you're going to do it with these two cards. For some of you, I feel like this could be something legal coming up here, but it really just feels like you are being proven right in a situation, so it doesn't feel like a settlement to me, and that might sound confusing, but it could be like one of those things where you're like having to go to court, and it's like maybe you don't get a settlement, but maybe you hear good news, or maybe you hear that things are going to go your way, so it kind of feels like news to me, really, here, Libra. For others, it could just be good news that you're going to get a raise or a promotion at work, but it's probably not going to happen just yet. And finally, you have the Page of Cups and the Temperance card. I feel like a lot of you have been very patient in love. For some of you, I feel like you've been patient with a specific person, and I feel like this person is going to be coming towards you. I feel like I've said this to you before, Libra, as well. I feel like this person has like shiny ball syndrome. I feel like it's like they see one thing and they're gone, and they just like disappear and all this other stuff. So I feel like they have like squirrel syndrome, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like this person could be a little distracted, but I feel like you've been patient if this message is for you, and I feel like they're going to come towards you. For others, I feel like you need to be patient for love. Like I feel like love is coming in, but I feel like there's a need to be patient. I feel like this person is just like I said, has shiny ball syndrome. I don't know how else to say it. For others, I feel like this could be new love coming in for you. Definitely a new person. I feel like it's an admirer, somebody who's interested in you. Could be a water sign. You always get these water signs showing up, but it could be any other sign, of course. Page of Cups to me just represents a general admirer, so I feel like it could be anything. For others, this would be you. Like this to me would represent a turnaround. So there could be, it's like you've been patient maybe for a raise at work or for a promotion at work, and it's like now you're getting an offer after you've been patient for a long time. Or maybe you've been hoping for a job, you haven't been getting one, and it's like this could be an offer for a job as well, Libra. So Libra, that looks really good. Pretty straightforward, but thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio, what do we have for you, Scorpio people? And Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Justice card, King of Cups. Could be love coming in for you here for sure. Yeah, I feel like there could be like the return of love into your life here. So for some of you, I do feel like this is somebody trying to return. You are not having it, Scorpio, at all. I said this to you last night. I feel like for some of you, if somebody's trying to come back, you are not having it at all. I feel like you finally see, like maybe in the past you would have taken this person back. So if somebody's coming back to your life, maybe in the past you would have said yes. But it's like now, I feel like you see the truth. You have 2 6s in the middle here, Scorpio, and to me, the two sixes are saying basically you see that this person just didn't give at all in the relationship. So I feel like if someone's trying to come back, you're not having it. I feel like you're moving on. And, especially if this person was cheap with their time and energy, I feel like you're like, nope, on to the next. For others, I feel like it's new love, definitely a water sign coming in for you. Really wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, water on water right now is the best. So I feel like if you're getting into a relationship with any of the water signs, it would be very positive for you. For others, this could be things turning in your favor in any situation in your life. So I feel like it could be legal, of course, with the Justice card here, but it could be anything. I feel like things are just kind of turning in your favor here. Next, you have the Six of Wands, and you also have the Six of Pentacles. Two sixes, my favorite, Scorpio. Two sixes to me says you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. Things are moving forward in the right direction for you. So I definitely like that. For others, I feel like you're focused on money, and I feel like a lot of you could be getting a lot of attention as well. I would say if you are in a business or have a job that requires you to get attention, then I feel like you need to get as much attention as you possibly can, because I feel like there's a lot of attention for you. I feel like there's a lot of success in attention, especially if you work on YouTube, social media, pretty much anything like that. I feel like you need to get as much attention as you possibly can. For others, I feel like this could be like a turnaround at work. Like, Six of Pentacles, like, look, he's hiding those Five Pentacles behind his back, so it can be a card of like a boss who's really cheap or isn't paying you enough. But I feel like there's about to be a turnaround here. Could be like a raise, a promotion, good news. Could be some sort of victory at work as well, or it could just be you finding a job that pays you more money, that pays you what you are worth. And this comes up all the time now. So I feel like it's a major message for a lot of people, not just you, but definitely for a lot of people, that they need to get paid what they're worth. And finally, you have the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. And Nine of Wands, again, I always get this message for you, Scorpio. For whatever reason, I feel like it's you that works in social media. If you work in social media, or if your business involves social media in some way, Nine of Wands is another card of attention to me, and to me it's a card of recognition and achievement as well, but probably after a difficult period of time. So you've probably if you work in social media, you've probably already built a solid foundation in social media, or you've already put a lot of work into it in your business or in your job. And this could be you finally seeing results. For others, again, if you don't have social media presence in your business or in your job, I feel like this is saying you are keeping yourself trapped or stuck by not doing it. So I would definitely do it. And for others, I feel like this is you removing limiting beliefs, limiting situations. Yeah, look at Scorpio, you right here showing up in a very strong position. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like what you're doing here is you're setting yourself free. So I feel like you are actually going this way, freeing yourself. Yeah, very quick movement here, Scorpio. So I feel like you are charging forward towards success. I feel like you're moving towards like, kind of like freedom with these cards is really what's popping into my head. This is a card of quick action as well. So I feel like you're really taking very quick action here. This is you ripping the Band-Aid off right here is what's popping into my head, Scorpio. I feel like, if you have to pull a tooth out, right, isn't it better just to yank it out really fast? Same thing. It's like I feel like you're almost ripping a Band-Aid off or pulling out a tooth or something like that is popping into my head. For some of you, maybe you are literally doing that, but to me, this feels like a very quick action, it's like a very quick snap that I'm getting with these two cards. So there's some sort of very quick change happening in your life here, Scorpio, but it's going to be painless because you're doing it so quickly, whatever it is, but you're setting yourself free from something. So that's all that matters. But there you go, Scorpio. Really like it. All right, let's see what we have for Sag. What do we have for Sagittarius? And Sag. All right, here we go, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords here. So just very straightforward work is what I would say here. To me, this is pretty simple. I feel like this could be just saying that a lot of you are just working or putting work into things that you want. Pretty straightforward, boss work. I mean, pretty boring message if I'm being honest. For others, this could be you like learning how to do better work. Eight of Pentacles is a card of diligence, and the King of Swords is a card of intelligence as well. It says you could be doing a better job, which will lead to more money if you just learn. It's like I said this at the beginning of the reading. It's like we need to learn as much as we possibly can this year. So if you learn, you will earn more money. Just that simple. Next, you have the Death card here and the Star. Look at this. Yeah, definitely some sort of wish coming true here after a transformation. I do feel like some of you are going through like major transformations. I feel like you're going. To me, this feels like multiple endings. The Death card is the card of endings, but to me, I feel like this is multiple different endings that you have been going through, maybe one after another. And I actually feel like you're about to have a like maybe it was exhausting. Maybe it burnt you out. Maybe it made you really tired. Maybe you've gone through a series of breakups, or maybe you like lost a job and went through a breakup or something like that. I do feel something pretty major here on the Death card, but I feel like you're about to be renewed with this Star card. I feel like you're about to kind of, it's almost like karma to me. I feel like you're about to get karmic payback with this card here. So I feel like there's about to be payback here. I also feel like, I feel like you're going to be experiencing generosity and like caring from people around you. So it's almost like the people around you are going to be more caring, more generous, and this is going to help you like move on, and it's going to help you kind of be more successful, and it's also probably going to get you out of a bind as well. So I feel like saying people want to help you, Sagittarius. If you need help, I feel like you should definitely ask for it, because again, I feel like people want to help you. I feel like people want to see you be successful, and I feel like people are willing to help you with these two cards. I also feel like some of you could be getting new inspiration to like start something new with these two cards here, and we're going to keep talking about that, Sag. Next, you have the Seven of Swords and the King of Cups. I feel like some of you could be getting an idea, like to start a business, or to start a new job, or to get into a new relationship, whatever it is. But then I feel like these thoughts come into your head that are like, oh no, you can't do that because of whatever. So I feel like you need to let go of the fears, the worries, the doubts, and just move towards your dreams with this King of Cups. Or if you're having like thoughts about changing your job, but you're like, oh, I'm not qualified or whatever, like get rid of those negative thoughts, because I feel like they're just fears, false evidence appearing real right here with the Seven of Swords. So I feel like you have to let those things go. The King of Cups here is, like I said, the return of something to your life, but really I'm just getting something about dreams and needing to like trust your dreams here. Yeah, I feel like you could be mentally conflicted here, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're keeping yourself stuck. It's like you're thinking too much about the what ifs in a certain situation. This is just for some of you. So I feel like some of you need to be careful of like the whole what if, something happens. I feel like you need to let go of those fears and worries. And I feel like you need to let go of that stuff. I feel like it's keeping you stuck. So let it go. That's all I'm going to say there. For others, this could be like feeling like you have to sacrifice yourself for something. And again, I would say no self-sacrifice with these two cards here. Let that stuff go. But that's what I get for you. I feel like you're doing what's best for you right now, Sagittarius, for the most part. So I definitely like to see that. It's like you're finally starting to take care of yourself. And that's probably all that matters. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people and Capricorn? All right. Capricorn, you have the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you feel like there's a lot of competition to get a job. So I feel like some of you, or to make more money, I feel like some of you could be very worried about money. This is only money has been looking okay for you for a while, Capricorn, but definitely like the past 2 nights, this seems to keep coming up that you could be worried about money. I would let go of those fears. Five of Wands really just says that you're like in a learning period. So it could be like, maybe you don't have a job, maybe you're trying to get one. And this kind of says maybe you are in a period where you are trying to, where the universe is trying to teach you what you actually want, and that might sound weird, but it is what it is. For others, I feel like this is saying don't lend money to friends. Yeah, that's definitely popping into my head. Yeah, if you have a friend approach you, I'd be very careful. If you have the money to give and you're okay never seeing it again, then fine, lend them the money, but just realize that you're never going to see it again with these two cards. So if you're okay with that, do it. But if you're not, then I would say don't. For some of you, I almost feel like you're holding yourself back by not asking for money, which is a really weird message as well. So like I would say, if you're like thinking about starting a business or anything like that, don't be afraid to ask somebody for money or to get a loan or anything like that. I feel like there could be, this feels pretty lucky to me if you're considering doing something like that. Like if you're considering, getting a loan, or, going and getting something along those lines, or asking somebody to loan you money. I feel like if you're going that direction, I do feel like it's more positive. Next, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess. I'm right. And the Ace of Cups. This could definitely be love coming in for you, and it could be from a Pisces. So if you're looking for love, I definitely feel like there could be a Pisces coming in for you, Capricorn. Wouldn't really surprise me right now if that was the case, but I feel like there could be like almost a perfect match coming in for you with this Ace of Cups card. For others, definitely intuition. This card here, the Ace of Cups, is your emotions overflowing, but it's also the flow, just in general, like the flow in general in your life. So I feel like you need to trust the flow, trust your intuition here with these two cards. I feel like it's trying to guide you towards like something that you want. And finally, you have the Five of Pentacles here, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I would say don't be too quick to be like worried, or don't be too quick to rush towards these feelings right here with the Five of Pentacles. You feeling left out in the cold. But I feel like it's like you could be reacting to things before they happen, and this could be pushing things away as well. It's like if you are trying to get a job and you're applying for jobs and then you don't like get the job, or I mean, you know, even before it happens, if you're just like, oh, I'm not going to get this, then it's like you're pushing it away. And I feel like a very strong pushing away energy here, Capricorn. I feel like you need to definitely let that go, is what I feel like. Yeah, there's abundance coming in for you. I feel like you need to be more flexible on how you're going to make money. This feels very job related. I know I haven't talked about anything else here, Capricorn, but I mean, I can't control my messages, number one. But, you know, anyway, what I would say here is I feel like you need to be like, let go of control over how things are going to work out, and I feel like that will lead to more abundance. For some of you, this could be love, but again, I feel like you have to be more flexible in love right now, like in how it comes in or how you meet the person, and I feel like that will help you out a lot. Like I say, I always do a ton of readings where, you know, people are like, I want love, but I won't online date. I'm like, well, so you're telling me if the perfect person ever for you, you know, was online, you wouldn't want to meet them? I mean, like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So do what you got to do, and maybe what you have to do is what you don't want to do here, Capricorn. I almost feel like saying that. I'm going to just keep calling it for you, Capricorn. It's like, do the opposite of what you're thinking. I know I've said this to you like 100 times in the past, but I literally feel like your answer is do the opposite in like everything in your life. And I feel like that'll solve so many issues, so many problems. You know, I'm not saying that you have a lot of issues or problems, but that's what I feel like you need to do. So there you go, Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for you, Aquarius people? All right, Aquarius, you have the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. Let go of the past here, Aquarius. You could be holding on to somebody who's toxic, not willing to let go of a past relationship. Definitely let it go if you're holding on to something from the past. I feel like this person could be it's just a toxic relationship. Four of Pentacles is not letting go of something you need to let go of. It's, you know, it's the card of possessiveness. And it's also the card of blocked control. So it's like a card of blocking yourself because you're like trying to maintain control of a situation. So I would definitely let go of control in a situation. For others, this could be too much work. I definitely feel like you need a break. You have the Three of Swords as well. I consider Three of Swords to be a health card. To me, the Three of Swords can represent a heartbreak and all that other stuff, but it can also just say that you need to watch your health. The Devil, not a bad card. It just says don't burn yourself out. Don't become too tired. Don't become too exhausted. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest, like all that other good stuff there. Next, you have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody walked away from you here, Aquarius, for the most part. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So if you want love, get out there, because I feel like you're very attractive at this time. Eight of Cups is needing to walk away. Eight of Cups is my card of also looking for a deeper meaning. So it can say that you are... you know, it can say that you are looking for a deeper meaning and why somebody walked away, but really, maybe there isn't a deeper meaning. Like, you know, again, people come to me all the time asking for, like, closure, like, why did so-and-so leave? And really, sometimes people just leave for no reason. You know, maybe there really isn't that deep of a reason. It's people always want there to be, like, something deeper. And, you know, again, I'm not going to be one of those readers that sits here and tells you that your ex is getting all this karma and all this other stuff. You know, I just can't do it, because it's probably just not the truth, and, you know, all this other stuff. But who knows? It's like, you never know why somebody leaves. People are picky, people lose interest, like all this other stuff. But I feel like you need to stop looking for deeper meaning in a situation, especially if this is a breakup, because I feel like it's just going to keep you stuck. For others, I feel like this is you being very attractive at this time. So again, if you want love, get out there. There's definitely love coming in here for you. For others, I also feel like you could be leaving a job because you're not feeling fulfilled in the job. Finally, you have the Three of Swords here and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's like the second you move past heartbreak, if you're having a heartbreak, you will find love. Eight of Wands, there will be quick communication. Look at this. The second you move on, the Sun, best card in the deck. So I feel like some of you have to move on. For others, definitely watch your health. Eight of Wands just says listen to your body. I feel like I've delivered this message to you before, Aquarius. I feel like your body is literally telling you what it wants right now. Just listen to it. Whatever it says, do it. And I feel like you will be very healthy. And that's pretty much that. For others, I feel like you could be getting very good news here with that Eight of Wands and also with this Sun. So there could be some sort of success, or like you could be just getting positive messages at this time. I do feel like this is work-related, Aquarius. Yep, Ace of Pentacles, look at that. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you here. Definitely could be financial. I feel like some of you are drawing your it's like your focus is more towards money right now. So a lot of you could be more focused on your finances right now, or you could be just, your focus could be being pulled in that direction, and it looks very good. This to me is an adventure. The Ace of Pentacles, to me, the Ace of Pentacles is like an offer from God to go on an adventure and to do something that you want to do, or to work on a project that you want to work on. So I feel like you are being guided here, and I also feel like some of you are receiving like enlightenment. The sun represents sudden realizations, kind of like the Tower, but it's more of like enlightenment. It's like you are becoming enlightened to some sort of situation in your life. So I feel like new clarity is providing a new path with this Ace of Pentacles, and I do feel like that's going to be very good for you. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you as always for your patience. Really appreciate it. Pisces, let's see what is going on for you. Pisces. Pisces, you have the Page of Cups coming up first here, 3 Cups. I feel like there's definitely love coming in here for you, Pisces. It could be another water sign that's coming in for you. Again, water on water, of course, Pisces. So there definitely could be a water sign coming in for you. You do have the 3 Cups, which would say if you don't have love, the 3 Cups, to me, says socialize. It says get out there, meet new people. It is literally the card of community and socializing. And it says if you do those things, if you get out there, then you will find love. If you do have love, this could also say still socialize. It would be a good idea to get out there and socialize. Again, I do not read the 3 of Cups as a third-party situation. To me, it doesn't even represent a third-party situation. I don't have any other clues here that say that as well. Yeah, no. So, yeah, I feel like some of you, I really feel like this is just talking about you celebrating something. So I feel like there's about to be a celebration in your life. Next, Pisces. You have the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like some of you could be being too cautious at this time. So definitely, mostly I feel like in love. It's like you could have been hurt in the past, or something could have happened. I feel like you could be being a little bit too cautious with this card, and I feel like you need to like open up. So don't be afraid to open up here. I also feel like for some of you that you are being, this is like saying 8 of Swords says you could be way more free than you are right now. It can say that there are restrictions, or that you feel powerless, and the Knight of Pentacles could say that you need to be maybe more realistic about escaping a situation, something that's holding you back, or you could be feeling trapped in a situation, and Knight of Pentacles says you just have to move away from it. So if anything is holding you back, I would definitely let it go with these 2 cards. I feel like you're very hardworking at this time, Pisces, as well with this card. So some of you might be bound to work or business, but really, at the same time, you're probably seeing the rewards, so it probably doesn't matter. Finally, I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you, Pisces, but as always, I gotta dig into Pisces more. But you have the 3 of Wands and the Chariot. I feel like moving comes up for you every single night, Pisces. Some of you definitely moving with these cards, or traveling with these cards. 3 of Wands is like you taking the lead in your life. So I feel like some of you are taking the lead in your life and becoming more victorious because of it, because you're taking more of a leadership role in your life. It's like you're controlling it, nobody else is. So that is going to lead to more success. I also feel that this is very bold energy right here, Pisces. I feel like a lot of you could be asserting yourself at work or any other situation in your life. It's like you're getting what you want, not what everybody else wants. It's funny because I think Virgo had the same message. You're opposite sign, Pisces, so definitely seems to be an energy for both of you. I also feel decisions for some reason here. I feel like some of you are weighing your options. You have a choice. Could be to move or travel or go on an adventure. I don't know. I feel like you can have whatever you want right now, Pisces. I know why I say this, but it's like you always get the Magician. You are the Magician, Pisces, in a lot of ways. I mean, this is not your card, but you are like the Magician. You can manifest whatever you want. Temperance, patience. I feel like some of you have to be patient for something to work out, but it's like you have everything you need to make whatever it is you want to work. This could be like a business, a relationship, could be a job, whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's like you have all the tools, all the skills, everything. Temperance is you turning like water into wine. So it's like you might be in a situation that isn't ideal right now, but it's about to change, or you are about to change it with this Temperance card. So it tells me there could be a situation where you want it to move forward. It could be a job, relationship, business, spirituality, whatever. And it's like you are putting the work in to change this with the Temperance card. So I definitely like to see that. Definitely focus on your health as well. Again, Pisces, Mars about to enter into Leo on the 1st. Definitely huge focus on health for you as a Pisces. So I would say if you're thinking about starting a diet, exercise, if you're thinking about any of that, you will definitely see better results with Mars and Leo. So now would be a good time to focus on your health for sure, Pisces. Anything health related, going to the doctor, any of that stuff would be a good idea for you. I feel like there needs to be more action taken, Pisces, but it's kind of weird because I feel like it's like in the future. So it's like if you're thinking about starting something new, it's like maybe you're just in the planning stages, but definitely in the future, this would be saying like don't get lazy. Make sure to take, it's fine to be planning now. Whatever it is you're planning for, relationship, business, whatever, but it does say like make sure to also put action in the future there as well. So Pisces, that looks really good as always. But thank you, Pisces. Thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what comes up for everybody. Let me fix this chat as well. All right, there we go. All right, 1, 2, and 3. And let's see here. 2 more shuffles, and we will be ready to go. And all right, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Wow, really good. This could be marriage, number 1, for some of you. So 10 of Pentacles, to me, is the best love card in the deck. It's your missing puzzle piece, the person that just fits in your life. Ace of Wands, very passionate new beginning. So, yeah, this could be marriage. For others, this could be a passion project or a business or a job that you're starting that leads to a ton of money. So I really just feel abundance here. To me, I'm getting Ace of Wands, to me, does represent money that comes in very quickly and can disappear just as quickly. So, if you're making a bunch of money, or if you have like a bunch of money coming in from like a settlement or work or a bonus or whatever, this kind of says don't spend it all in one place. But overall, very positive card number 1. If you pick card number 2, you have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. So your Knight in Shining Armor. So this could definitely be love. There could be a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. Could be a water sign here. And you have the Six of Swords as well. This says that this will be a major improvement in your life. So if you're meeting someone new, they will be a major improvement, or your Knight in Shining Armor. And you might have to move to be with this person. Again, long distance just keeps coming up for like pretty much everybody lately. So, again, for some of you, you might have to move or travel to see this person. This could also just be you moving if you're not interested in love. So some of you could be moving, and this basically says a move would be an improvement. Same thing if you're just moving jobs as well with these 2 cards. It could just say that this will be a major improvement in your life. But overall, to make it more simple, I would just say if you're going through any changes, just realize that they are going to be major improvements in your life. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Strength card and the King of Pentacles here. I feel like a lot of you, this is a major energy right now, is what I would say to you, card number 3 people. It's like everybody right now, based off of the astrology, is focused on creating financial security. Plain and simple. There is a major focus on creating more luxuries in our lives. It's Uranus and Taurus. Again, according to Chris's crappy astrology, of course, but, Uranus and Taurus is wanting to have the nice things in life, wanting money to just be easier in a certain way. So if you pick card number 3, that might be your main focus right now. For others, this could definitely be love coming in here, and it could be somebody who's very like strong, determined, very driven, very financially driven as well, and probably a person who's very stable as well. I feel like you've had to be strong to get to this person. So again, this could be new love if you're looking for love. But that's that. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Lovely Amara, thank you again for the super chat. Lovely Amara, definitely pop in your question down below. I'll be happy to answer it. I'm going to keep an eye out for it as well. Fairdouse, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say another, where's your first question actually? You say, I have a job offer. I have an offer of I can't read, Fairdouse. Let me read this again. I have an offer of a new job opportunity. Should I take it? I would say yes. I feel like this will be a transformation. I would take it. I keep telling people, if you need a job and you get an offer, take it. Saturn retrograde. I mean, it's like, you might not get another one. So I would say yes, take it for sure. So I would say yes with those 2 cards. Death card says this will be a transformation for you. Fairdouse, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, another question. A friend of mine, he is barely talking to me. Why is he taking this distance? I feel like he has like a bunch of stuff going on in his life. Yeah, it's almost like he's walking away from things that are burdening him. So I feel like he's trying to remove, it's not you. I feel like he's trying to remove burdens from his life. He's trying to get rid of things that are holding him back. So it's not you, is what I'd say. But I feel like he's trying to remove limiting situations from his life, which a lot of people seem to be doing, is what I'd say to you. Did Amara leave her question? I didn't keep an eye on it like I said I was going to. I don't think so. I don't see it. She'll probably be back. Carla, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, any new job opportunities for me? Yes, Ace of Cups, definitely. Yeah, the star, something you've been hoping for and wishing for. Look at this is like double renewal. This is your emotions overflowing, but it's like they're both cups of water here. So I definitely feel like there's definitely something coming in for you. Ace of Cups says it'll be something that makes you very happy. The star says, I love the star on job questions because to me it says that this will be a good use of your time. That what you will put your energy into will be return. You will be seeing a return on your energy basically in the job. So yes, definitely, and it will be a good job as well with those 2 cards. Anne Marie Newman, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is the job move for my boyfriend the right move, as it will be the second job this year? 5 of Cups, sadness. King of Cups, a move. And 3 of Swords. I would say maybe not, but I feel like it's leading somewhere, is what I'd say. 5 of Cups, it's like he's ignoring offers, or there could be other offers coming in with the 5 of Cups, right? King of Cups is literally the return of something to your life. So he's just returning to a job. This is just him returning to a job. Three of Swords, separation. 5 of Pentacles. I don't know, maybe they don't pay enough money, if I'm being honest here. Yeah, I would say no. This might not be the right move. I still feel like you should take it, is what I'd say to you. Let me just ask something. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a different job coming in for him. I feel like he's not going to like this job. I don't like to be negative. I don't like to deliver negative messages or anything like that, but I don't think he's going to like this job, is what I'm going to say to you. I feel like he's going to move on pretty quickly, is what I'd say. But this is very positive. So, again, if he does move on, I feel like he'll move to something that's just much, much better, is what I would say to you. Sandy says I need water. Sandy is right, because let me tell you, dry. All right. She Farms, happy birthday, by the way. And you have the 2 of Cups, love, perfect match coming in for you. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles could also be a perfect job match as well. But I feel like there's some sort of perfect match coming in for you. Could be love or job or both. And I feel like it's going to be very successful. I like that. Definitely a new beginning. I would say accept anything new that comes into your life. Shannon Figueroa, thank you so much for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. Will my Gemini put us in a relationship? You have the Devil and the 2 of Wands. I feel like you need to stand up for yourself in this situation. I feel like they're not giving enough in this situation. Yeah, it's like they're just like delaying it and staying stuck. So I'd say don't you stay stuck, because they are not moving forward here. I don't really see a breakup here, but I definitely feel like you need to kind of like stand up for yourself with this 2 of Wands. It's a card of personal power and taking back your personal power. So I feel like you need to do that, and then I feel like that will make them make a decision. You're not giving an ultimatum here, by the way. You are just taking back your personal power, and that's what I would do if I were you. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like people want to give you attention. So if you want to love, I feel like you get out there. But yeah, like I said, I don't see a breakup, but I definitely feel like there's a need to like stand up for yourself. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, if I take job 2 hours away, will that affect my legal situation? Yeah, it might, is what I would say to you here. 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is like being stuck, it's a card, but really it's a card of being stuck in a stalemate. 10 of Swords, moving on though. Yeah, 9 of Swords, I don't know, I would almost tell you not to worry about this, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck, so I wouldn't really worry about it. I feel like there could be some sort of effect there. Yeah, but I feel like you could do it, is what I'd say to you. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it with those cards, really, is what I'd say. I would just do it. So there you go. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, should I stand up for a lying friend or let go? I would let go, is what I'd say to you. 7 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I would just let go, is what I'd say to you. This is a card of aggression, the 7 of Wands. It's also a card of, like, conviction as well. The problem is, if the friend is lying, then, but they probably believe the lie. That's not a good person to stand up to, or, to stand up for. And the 3 of Pentacles here is, like, teamwork, but, overall, I would let go, is what I'd say to you. Colleen, thank you for the super chat. Colleen, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it as well. You say here, pursuing EMT, is it going to work out? Four of Swords, or not. Yeah, you have the Four of Swords, Lindsay, and the Justice card. Yeah, I feel like it would be very good for you. Justice, to me, just represents cause and effect. It just says that, kind of like I said to the last person with a very similar card. I can't remember what it was. But this is a card of cause and effect. And so it says, like, your time, it's a good use of your time, basically. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, tons of job opportunities. The Sun says get out there and get attention. So, like, it's a pretty straightforward card. It just says put out applications and you will get a job. It's just that simple. So, yeah, I would just say get a job. You will get a job. It's that easy. Katrina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I leave my current job for this new offer? Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. You are doing this out of self-interest, but I feel like this is a good self-interest. So, yes, 100%. There's nothing else to say other than yes, for sure. I think you should do it, Katrina. No doubt about it. All right. Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, when will this Taurus contact me again? I don't think they will. Yeah, I feel like you need to move away from this, is what I'd say. Eight of Swords, keeping yourself stuck. So it says, basically says unstuck yourself. Three of Wands, needing to, this is you just waiting. But it says, the Three of Wands represents needing to take the lead. So I feel like you need to take the lead and kind of like move on to someone else, really. I don't know if they're going to contact you. Eight of Swords, too stuck. Sandy Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And Sandy, I pulled you a card, by the way, and you are welcome. But you have the Nine of Wands. I feel like you don't give up at this time, but I feel like you're like kind of like at the end of some sort of difficulty. Colleen, thank you again for the super chat. You say, I was wondering how my money will be for July. High Priestess, Colleen, get out of your head. Four Wands. Four Wands says if you commit to your finances, fixing them, making changes, whatever, then things will go very well for you. So, yeah, Judgment, some sort of rebirth. There could definitely be a rebirth for you, Colleen, in your finances, saying that, you could be feeling pulled. If you feel pulled to a new job, or if you feel pulled to start something new to make money, then do it, because this says it will make you more money. But that definitely looks very good, Colleen. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Michelle, you say, do you see my finances improving this year? Yeah, Page of Wands, definitely. This is a card that says be creative, be enthusiastic, be courageous, be confident. And it's my be card. It says be, insert a word after it. So I feel like you just have to kind of like put the work in, but I feel like you will be very successful. So yes, yeah, Page of Pentacles, just putting the work in, plain and simple. But yeah, definitely. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Ryan, an older Taurus, will ask me out or keep up contact? We just started talking. Yeah, I feel like yes. If you put your energy into this, I would say yes. Page of Swords, I feel like you're spying on him. Are you spying on him? Or is he spying on you? I don't know. But Seven of Cups could be like distractions, but I don't think this is that big of a deal. Yeah, I feel like there will be fulfillment here for you, Christina. So yes, I would say talk away. And, get it moving forward. I feel like it'll go very well. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Advice for the upcoming week. You have the Page of Cups, Three of Cups. This could be anything. I mean, it could be an offer coming in. If you get presented with an offer, I would accept it. Page of Cups is also the card of, kind of needing to trust your emotional intelligence, needing to trust your intuition as well. Three of Cups is a card of celebration, so I feel like whatever's going on, I feel like there will be a celebration and good things coming in. Ninja, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Ephraim, love card. Ephraim, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you need to get out. I feel like you could be being too cautious in love. Yeah, Four of Cups is you trying to manifest love, but I feel like you are trying to manifest love, but maybe you are not putting in enough work. So I would put the work in to manifest more love. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Would I pass the GMAT GRE if I took it? I would say if you study, yes. Five of Wands would kind of say no, but really it's just a card that says maybe you don't want to study for it. I know that sounds weird, but it's like who really wants to study in the first place, right? I don't know, maybe smart people, but not me. So it could say that you feel like there's a lot of competition. Six of Pentacles, pretty good card. It literally just says if you put the work in, you will be successful. So if you're willing to put the work in, yes. If you don't, then I would say no. Luisa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Ooh, Luisa, this could be love coming in for you. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, Luisa. I feel like if you want love, I would definitely get out there and get it. I feel like there could be a lot of love coming in for you. So I would definitely open up to love if you want it. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Cups, dating. But it's also the card of the happy family. So I feel like there could be like a very significant relationship coming in for you, Luisa. But I feel like you just have to open up to it. Very good card. Fortune after difficulty as well. So definite improvements. Johanna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How will things be when his contract is over? Fine. I feel like he will take another leap of faith towards something new. So I wouldn't even worry about it. Look at 8 of Pentacles. Like, literally, this says he will leave one job, go to another. So even when it's over, he will probably find something else. So, yeah, that's what I will say there. I feel like he's kind of like taking a leap of faith towards something new. Plain and simple. So, yep, that's it. So there will definitely be a job. Johanna, thank you again for the super chat. You say, will we be in a relationship? You have the Tower and the Empress. There's definitely attraction here. This could be a move. So I'm wondering if he's moving. Could be the job move. 8 of Wands. I feel like you're going to be talking about it, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, there could be a victory here for you, actually, even with the Tower. The Tower could just say, like, job move or some other type of move here. But, yeah, I feel like there could be some sort of change, basically. So that's what I'll say to you. But, yeah, it looks good. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. 8 of Pentacles for Jose and I after the last convo. I don't know, I still feel like he's being too closed off. Look, right here. So I feel like this is saying that there's, like, no, no movement, basically. Or he's, stone-faced, basically, with the Emperor. 7 of Pentacles, good card, bad card type of situation. 7 of Pentacles is a good card, but it's a card of, like, a change in direction here. Yeah, the Hierophant. I don't know, this is being divinely guided, though, Melissa. Yeah, I don't know. You have the Moon, too, which is a card of fantasy, illusion, fears. I think you gotta let go of the fears in this situation. Queen of Pentacles would say pick a new path, start a new journey, basically. Yeah, Lovers. Even the Lovers. Lovers is a good card, but it could say pick new love in this situation. Or, step off on a new path in love, basically. So, yeah, that's what I'd say there. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You say just pull cards. Veronica, you have the 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. There's about to be a turnaround coming in for you. The Wheel of Fortune is a change in direction, but it's also a turning point in your life. So and that's what I feel for you. I feel like you were heading towards a turning point. This could be some long-held dream, or you could be reaching some sort of long-held dream that you've had for a long period of time. So that looks really good. And Veronica, again, thank you for the super chat. You say, how close am I to passing my test? You have the 5 of Swords. Don't give up with the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is giving up. And you have the Chariot. So I feel like, I feel like this is basically saying that there is a victory coming in for you. So, yeah, I would say don't give up. Keep going. You will be victorious with this card here. So there you go. Major victory. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yes, Val, you have the World and the King of Wands. I feel like if you want love, get out there and date. World is my dating card. King of Wands is my card of growth, but it could also be a person coming in for you. So I feel like it could be like a fire sign that's coming in for you here with the King of Wands. This could also be money. King of Wands is like the card of the entrepreneur, but it's like a card of being very creative, very inspired, and kind of forceful, but it's like forceful in the sense that you're making things work. So I feel like you're like reaching goals here with these 2 cards. I like it a lot. Queen of Pentacles, really appreciate the super chat. Actually, Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to grab you a new deck. So hold on one second while I grab a new deck to answer your question. Queen of Pentacles, you say cards for the week. Queen of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords here, the Hermit. Definitely get out of Hermit mode. This could be you focusing on yourself. Probably not, like I keep telling people, it's like, right now is probably a good time to focus on yourself in the first place. It's a very good year for like personal development and stuff like that. So I would say it's probably not that big of a deal, but I would definitely say a good time to focus on yourself. Hermit mode, you could be going inside trying to find the light over the next week or so, and that would probably be a good thing as well. Yeah, look at this, Wheel of Fortune in the Chariot and the King of Pentacles. So definitely things turning around in your favor. Wheel of Fortune, more luck coming in is what I feel for you. It's also a card of movement. So and by the way, with these 3 cards here all together, I would definitely say movement would be a good idea for you. So this could be literally moving if you're thinking about moving, but it could also just mean that you need to move your body, as in like working out or getting rid of extra energy somehow if you have like restless feelings. Chariot is a card of moving towards victory. It's also a card that says you are in control over like pretty much everything that happens next week. So keep it positive and maintain control. King of Pentacles just says it'll be a pretty straightforward work week. Look at this, Ace of Cups. This is amazing reading for you, Queen of Pentacles. There could also be love coming in for you here with this card, or there could be a love offer. It could be from an earth sign type person. Yeah, Nine of Wands. It's almost like you are winning something is what I feel like saying. I don't normally say that with the Nine of Wands, but the Nine of Wands kind of is a win. It's like the guy didn't give up. That's normally on the Nine of Wands. He's got that last wand. So I feel like you didn't give up on something. Now you're going to be seeing success. Pretty straightforward message, but looks amazing. Those are amazing cards. Yeah, I feel like you're setting yourself free. Pretty simple. So Queen of Pentacles, I like it a lot. Naya, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I be able to find a job with higher pay soon? Yeah, definitely. I feel like you need to. Yeah, Death. It's like the job you have now, or whatever you're doing now, is probably no good for you with this Devil card. Death says major transformation. Nine of Cups, a wish coming in for you. So, yeah, look at this. Ace of Pentacles, literally a new job. So, yes, and more money for sure. So, yes, that's all I can say is yes, 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 yes to you, because that's a big time yes right there. But that looks amazing. Studio supporting local artists. Thank you so much for the super chat. You have the Judgment card, so I feel like you need to keep working on your true calling here. Five of Wands. It's like I feel like you need to look at all the things that you've learned, like over the past like years through challenges and things like that. And Judgment saying that whatever you've been working on is probably your true calling. So it's like just keep working on whatever you've been working on in life. Yeah, I feel like things are about to speed up for you big time. You have the Frenzy card. This is just an oracle card. It just represents like speed, things getting faster, things speeding up. So I feel like things are speeding up for you. CJ Woods, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my business sell by the end of this July? You have the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups. There could be, I feel like, an offer, but I'm not so sure that it's going to sell by the end of July, is what I would say to you. Two of Wands, good card, definitely moving forward in the right direction, and it is a very good card. And the Six of Cups, I do feel like this could be an offer coming in, but I'm not so sure that you're going to take it, is what I would say to you. I feel like you need to trust your intuition, but I almost feel like saying no, if I'm being honest, not by the end of July. I feel like soon, but again, I feel like you could be getting an offer, but I'm just not so sure that you're going to accept it, is what I'd say to you. Here, it's going to sell. 10 of Pentacles. So it's definitely going to sell. But maybe just a little bit longer. Syria Designs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for work, please. Will I get an offer, or how can I make this deal happen? You have the Seven of Swords. You need to have a plan. Three of Cups. You need to work with other people, the world, reaching a goal. Seven of Swords says, whatever it is you're hoping to make happen, this card says follow a plan, avoid the trap. Seven of Swords is not a bad card. It can represent internal fears don't exist, so let go of your fears, but it also just says have a plan on how you're going to get this going. And it says execute on the plan. And it could just mean do something to get this offer moving forward. Three of Cups could say bring other people in to help you out, but it could also just say you are being supported, and the world is reaching a goal. So I do feel like things will happen here, but yeah, I feel like there's a need for more energy. Like I feel like you need to make the Justice card is the scales, right? I feel like it's tipping in their direction right now. I feel like you need to tip it in your direction. So I feel like there needs to be more energy put into the situation. But I feel like that looks really good, very positive. So I feel like things will go your way. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Ortiz, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be sure to answer it. She Farms, thank you for the super chat. She Farms, thank you again. If you have a question, let me know. I will answer it. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I stay or leave? I feel like you're going to leave, is what I would say to you, Alex. Yeah, this is divinely guided. King of Cups is a change. King of Cups is like the tides of the ocean. things go out, things come in. So it just represents a change. A change in the in everything. So I feel like there's a change. Hierophant says that there's a change in that this is divinely guided. And Page of Wands, passion. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna move on to something more passionate, or that you are more passionate about, is what I would say to you. There. Ortiz, you said that last time I'd be working before mid-July. Should I keep applying to other jobs? Yes, don't stop applying to other jobs to start working, to save up money, to move 2 hours away if I get that job. And could this job, I would say yes, keep applying. Number one, Magician says do everything you possibly can. And could this be the reason you saw we wouldn't be getting the house? Yeah, no, I feel like there had to be a delay. Yeah, 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. I keep telling, people keep coming to me, and they, because like in a reading a while ago, I said to somebody, I don't care how shitty your situation is in your life. It's like, I can show you how it's probably going to end up turning into something really great just because of the astrology. So it's like, people have been coming to me and they're like, oh, I lost my job, I lost my car, all my cats died, and like all this other crazy stuff. And I'm always like, well, yeah, but it's like, people go through difficult things all the time, but at the same time, it's like we are probably experiencing these delays in our lives because it's like the universe is trying to give us a break. That's almost what I feel like for you. It's like the universe is trying to give you a break, even though it doesn't seem like it. And Ten of Cups says there will be fortune after difficulty here. So yes, is what I would say to that question. Yeah, I feel like you have to be patient. I know it's difficult, but I feel like you have to be patient at this time. Definitely a job coming in for you soon. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What were Jeremy's feelings? Well, MS last night for him and I. I'm not really sure what you're asking, Power of the P. I'm lost with your question. I'm not sure what MS is. Feelings. Feel free to, Power of the P, feel free. I feel like he's confused at this time, but feel free to clarify your question. Historian could be a lot of history. And, but yeah, confused with this Seven of Cups here. I don't know. He could want to marry you as well. He could be confused, but still want to marry you. Is what I'd say. Power of the P. Feel free to clarify that. I'm not exactly Jeremy's feelings. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I cannot read that. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does Nan miss me? Ten of Swords. I would say no. I feel like they moved on. So I know, but maybe kind of. Ten of Swords is moving on. Moved on. I'm getting the words moved on are popping into my head. So, but I don't know if they passed away or something. I'm almost getting death here. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I would say yes, you could be getting messages from them in your dreams and things like that with Data Wands. So that's kind of what I'm getting there. I hope that makes sense. Mercedes, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I find a home soon? Mercedes, you have the Fruit of the Dead, yes. The Two of Swords and the Moon. I feel like you need to get out of your head. You know what I would tell you? If I'm being honest, is I would wait a little bit of time with these two cards. I keep telling people it's really not a great time to buy a house right now anyway. So even if it takes a little bit of time, I feel like that would be fine. But yeah, I feel like you'll find something. Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you just have to keep looking. Knight of Pentacles is a card of being too cautious, but it is a card of being very thorough. So it says like you are being very thorough, like really looking for something that you really want to commit to. And I feel like you should just keep doing that because I feel like you're going to find something better if you do that. Ten of Wands is a card of like success and good news. Yeah, the Empress, abundance, happiness, and feeling fulfilled in a lot of ways as well. Ten of Wands, releasing a burden. So I would say yes, I feel like you are going to for sure, Mercedes. Yeah, get out of your head about this. But yeah, the Sun, best card in the deck. So yes, no doubt about it. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Did Fabian tell G about our conversation? Yeah, yes. I feel like saying yes to you. So, Cynthia, I would say yes. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Seven of Pentacles, probably. Seven of Pentacles, not a bad card, but, it can be like a card of assessment and some sort of direction change. Four of Cups, yeah, I feel like this is something missing. So, I would say yes. I feel like saying yes to you, Cynthia. But there you go, Cynthia. Ortiz, again, thank you for the super chat. Feel free to pop your question in down below. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I trust with my intuition and go with the flow? Yes, definitely. The Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. So, yes, no doubt about it. I feel like you should trust your intuition right now. Yeah. Okay. Power of the P, again, thank you for clarifying your question. Just curious as for what his feelings were last night between him and I. The Door, new beginning. Six of Swords, incremental improvement. So, yeah, it's like you have that Four of Wands, which could say marriage, or he wants to marry you, but it could also just be that this is like a new beginning for the two of you. So, I feel like a new beginning is what I'm going to say there for sure. So, that looks really good. Did A. Ortiz post her question? I don't think so. Ninja wants an exiting card. Ninja, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's a new beginning coming in for you. So I don't know if this means exiting a job, but the Four of Pentacles could say you are still holding on to the job for some reason. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be some sort of change. Queen of Pentacles, change in direction, picking a new path. So I feel like you're picking a new path at this time, Ninja. And I feel like it's going to be very good for you. Allie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's Alex feelings towards me? You have the Two of Pentacles. He could be juggling here. Eight of Pentacles. He might feel like this is going to be a lot of work. I keep getting this message for just like a few people lately over the past few months seem to be getting this message of like the other person seeing the other person, you, as a lot of work. This doesn't have to be a bad thing, and it could just be like, it could just be that there is, he sees it as work. So or Alex sees it as work in some way. Still a good card, though. Eight of Cups, walking away. But overall, 2/8. Like, he's probably paying attention to the details. Alexi, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for July, you have the Mirror. I feel like you're going to focus on yourself this month. Seems to be that a lot of people are very focused on themselves. Of course, it's a Mercury retrograde month, so it's not really surprising. And again, I do feel like it's a good month to focus on yourself and try to make yourself the best you possibly can and all that other good stuff. But that's what I feel like you're going to do. It's like self-focus with these two cards. The Fool could be you deciding to take some sort of leap of faith, maybe like towards the end of the month to like start something new, but overall, very positive. Readings with Allie, hello, and thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. How do I get the girl from Peru to leave my YouTube channel alone? I feel like she's cursing me out of jealousy. You have the Star, I feel like this will turn around. I would just block her, is what I would say to you, for sure. And you have the Six of Pentacles, yeah. Six of Pentacles is like saying to, it's a card of like feeling like you are like, what am I trying to say? It's a card that can represent not having enough knowledge about how to do this, but I would definitely block her. It's a card of resources as well. It says use your resources, everything you can, so I'd block her. And the Star is a wish, so, and it's also a card of hope and like serenity, so I would definitely block her. And I would also say that I feel like this is going to go away. Yeah, Knight of Swords, this is you cutting her out of your life, basically. So I would say, yeah, Ace of Swords, Justice, it's like you're moving past this. So it is a card of strength as well, but I feel like you are going to get rid of her anyway. Vivian, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. Can you pull a yes/no card, please? I would say yes, Vivian, so yes is what I will say to you. And there you go. Vivian. Glenn Dalis, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can you pull a card? Love message. Five of Pentacles. I feel like you feel left out in the cold. Yeah, there's a perfect match coming in for you. Two of Cups, Lovers. Look at this. This is what we want right here. So let go of the past. Yeah, Page of Swords. It could be somebody that's spying on you already. I feel like you would like this person. Four of Swords, you're going through a recovery. Four of Swords comes up a lot, like when people are in between a relationship. So that's what I'd say there. And then this right here would tell me that she could be spying on you, or somebody could be spying on you, and there's going to be a new relationship coming in. Obviously, Two of Cups, perfect match, Lovers, new love. So that's what I would say there, Glendalis. Power of the P. Readings with Allie. I would just keep blocking her, is what I'd say. Trust me, they will eventually give up, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, it's like you're defending yourself. I feel like you'll be fine. All right, Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Why is Fab ignoring me? Is it because Gio told him? I would say yes. Yeah, I feel like saying yes to you, Cynthia. So I just feel like saying yes. And yeah, yes. Faya Angel, thank you for the super chat. Can you see what's coming towards me? Page of Pentacles, more money. Yeah, it could be love as well. If you're looking for love, there definitely could be love coming in. I feel like this person's slow though. I feel like they almost don't put enough energy in right now or something like that. But yeah, I feel like this could be a slow person. This could also be money, and it could just be more structure coming in for you financially. And again, this has come up for quite a few people over the last month or so. So you could just be building financial structure, becoming more successful. Glenn Dalis, thank you again for this super chat. I would say a Leo, or it could be a water sign. So, but probably a Leo. I'm getting Leo, or either Leo or a water sign with Leo in some sort of part of their chart that's like very important, like the rising sign or their moon sign. So, but I really am leaning towards Leo, is what I would say to you here. Yeah, it's going to be a surprise, Glenn Dalis, but I feel like it'll be positive overall. So that looks amazing. All right, if I have not answered a question for you yet, or if you have a question, feel free to pop in your question down below. I will take a few more questions before I get out of here. So definitely, if I haven't answered your question yet, pop it in down below, and I will try to answer as many questions as I possibly can. Cami White, you have the King of Pentacles, stabilizing your finances at this time. Readings with Allie, yeah, definitely. I feel like you need to do this. Readings with Allie. The Magician, very good card. It says you have everything you need to make this successful. It's also, I just feel like it's saying take action. To me, it's a card of action. I feel like it's just saying definitely do this here. Yeah, Five of Swords. Yeah, don't allow like any technological things hold you back. Just learn and figure it out. But yeah, I feel like this is definitely a good idea for you. Two of Cups, perfect match. Definitely something you should be doing. For sure. It might not work right away with that Five of Swords, but I would do it, is what I'd say to you. And don't give up with that Five of Swords. Annette, thank you for the super chat. I feel like she doesn't understand. Seven of Wands being closed off because of a lack of details. So that's kind of what I feel for you. I feel like they don't know all the details, is what I'd say there. Hi, my name is Teresa. You have the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's truth, clarity, justice coming in for you. She farms. I feel like it's saying that you have to put work in to get love that you want. So, and the lovers to me can represent a choice. Yeah, choice to move on past the past here. So I would let go of the past for sure. Minty Light. I feel like he's spying on you, so yes, is what I'll say to you. Honey Orc, card please on what I need to know. Stop being stuck and work in love. The Moon, get out of your head here. And Five of Pentacles. I feel like you have to move past this stuff. Like I feel like you need to realize that you can put the energy into things you want, and that will lead to success. So just put the time in. Quana, you say here, how would this new job work out for me? Very well. Six of Cups, happiness, like total happiness. So definitely. Vera, you say, what were our thoughts on my FBA message? Very confused. Dogan, can you pull a card for my money situation? The Sun, I feel like things are about to improve. It's like this is saying the sun is about to shine on you. So, very good. Ortiz, I lost your question. Where is it? I've been asked a question about this job. Do you feel like I will be getting this job? You have the World, which would be moving. Eight of Wands, I would say yes. I do. So, yes. I feel like you should just accept whatever job you get, but with these two cards, yes, I do feel like you will get it, for sure. The World, traveling, literally. Eight of Wands, traveling as well, so, or moving. So I am going to say yes, for sure. Estrella, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm a Cap that likes a Pisces. Should I go for it? Yes, is what I would say to you here. I don't even need to pull any cards for you. I felt it very strong. I feel like you need to be patient. I feel like this Pisces could have just been hurt in a situation where I feel like they could be a little bit closed off. I feel like this is a perfect match, like crazy. To me, Pisces and Capricorn is a great match. I feel like definitely. So, I feel like this could be a very good relationship. Nine of Wands is just telling me they might be a little bit closed off right now. This is going to change. Queen of Cups, change in direction and love. The Temperance card, it's like you're waiting for the situation to turn around. Pisces right here, but they are stuck, right? Hangman. Yeah, I feel like if you were to approach them right now, I feel like they would be a little bit closed off. But yeah, I feel like because of the past is what I'm going to say to you. Yeah, Seven of Swords, like they're a little closed off right now. I feel like they will become passionate about you. I feel like you just need to give it like a month, literally. Like I feel like if you were to reach out to them like after the retrograde in like August, or yeah, is that the right month, August? Then I feel like things would go very well. But you could talk to them right now is what yeah, definitely. I feel like you could start talking to them right now, but I wouldn't, I would just take it slow. I feel like there's a need to kind of move very slowly, but definitely looks really good. So I would definitely go for it. I would start talking to them. I don't think there's a need to wait. But again, I would just keep it kind of cool, calm, collected, slow until then, until like next month, August. Well, really August is what I'll say to you. But that looked really good. Love Libra, you have the Ten of Pentacles. I would say you need to date. Definitely a card of dating. Carrie Kennedy, King of Swords says follow the rules financially. It's a card that says you have like enough knowledge to make something work. So use your knowledge. Donna McCall, yeah, I feel like you need to commit to something, Donna. And there will be success. Yeah, you're going through a recovery period right now, but I would say yes. All right. I was going to answer somebody else. Virgo love. You have the Page of Wands. Fire sign. Hey, Virgo love. Virgo has been getting a fire sign showing up in the readings like every single night. So definitely love. Maria. Maria says, my marriage going to end up in divorce? I feel like it's possible. But I don't know. I feel like the work could be put in here if you want to fix it. Fauzia, will I have one more daughter? If you want to, then I would say sure. Yeah, why not? Yes. So I will say yes to you. Mimi, you say, should I wait on this Cancer? I would say no. I feel like you're going to start putting work into someone else. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is like divinely guided. Yeah, it's like there's a transformation. Julie, will we reconcile, please? I'm a Gemini, he's a Cancer. Actually, I would say yes to you. And I'm mean. I pretty much say no to everybody. So I would actually say yes with this card. This is my card of reconciliation right here. Yeah, abundance. So, yeah, yes is what I'd say to you. No doubt about it. Is what I'm going to say there. Where was I? Let's see here. Amara, I have your question. Hold on. Amara, you say, will I be in a committed relationship by the end of the year, or will it take longer? Yeah, I feel like if you put the work in, you will be in a relationship. Yeah. Amara, Five of Wands says you need to get out there and socialize. It says you need to get out there and meet new people. But Three of Pentacles, literally the card of teamwork. It says if you put the work in, you will find somebody. And it's a card of like needing to work together. So that's what I'd say to you there. But yeah, this year is what I would say to you. How do the next 6 months look? You have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. More money. Judgment. Moving towards your true calling. Yeah, it might seem slow now. Things might seem like they're being held back, but really I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. So I feel like you're moving towards like good things, Amber, over the next 6 months. A lot of success. A rebirth. Look at this. This is amazing. So, this looks really good, Amara. You still see me going on Xmas vacation? Yeah, definitely if you want to. Yeah, get out of your head, let go of the fears and the worries. But 3 Cups, celebration. Look at this. So, yes, definitely. Academy 2019, 2020, or not at all. I feel like you could go I feel like you could get there this year. Although, really the process takes like a year, right? So, but yeah, I feel like it's possible. Look at the star for this year. For 2020, you have the Page of Pentacles, which would say no. So, but the star for this year. So I feel like it's possible that you could get in. Maybe you get in, but you don't go till next year or something like that. But the star, wish, fulfillment, getting something you want. So, looks amazing. Yeah, definitely. Look at this, an offer. I had to pull one more for the job. Look at Knight of Pentacles. So definitely success here is what I'd say to you. So that looks amazing for sure. Rosie, you said, what do you say? Our interview tomorrow. Look at this, Rosie. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. 4 Cups. I feel like you need to say that you have it already, and then you will definitely get it. But I feel like you're gonna get it. Look at 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. 4 Cups is like trying to manifest an offer. Yeah, but you have the Empress as well. So total success, Rosie. Yes. Willatello, tell me something I need to know, please. I feel like you have to let go of the past here. Ace of Wands, I feel like there's about to be a passionate new beginning for you in some area of your life with this Ace of Wands. I feel like you need to be more creative as well. It's card of courage, needing to stand up for yourself as well. I'm getting all that stuff coming in for you. Scarika, see any significant success in creating... yeah, definitely. You are in control, by the way. Scarika, yes, you will be very successful. But this card says you are very in control of this situation. So I feel like you need to take back control. But definitely a victory coming in for you. Father Lars, yes, I already did Cancer. All signs are done. Father Lars, in probably about 10 minutes or so, I will have the timestamps up on the channel on the video. So if you just come back to the video in like 10 minutes, about 10 minutes, I will have all the timestamps for all the signs up on the video. And then you can just click on Cancer and you'll be right there. Pretty Kitty, will you, yeah, I feel like you need to be strong, but I would say yes to you. Yeah, I feel like you need to get out there, so, but yes. So no doubt about it. But, all right, everybody, I got to cut this off here. I'm losing my voice already. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. If I missed your question, I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But thank you, everybody, and have a good